45-second mark, 45-minute mark, whatever. All right, here we go. All right, everybody. This is Poncho Blazing ATM, aka Reverend Joseph James Holland, at your service, and I'm the social media and YouTube legend and future first ballot Hall of Famer, and I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized, staying saved, living right, doing God's will, and keeping heaven my home. So we are just now coming back from Thanksgiving week break. So I know we was off from last Wednesday until yesterday. So I want to say I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving week, from Thanksgiving to Black Friday to Cyber Monday. I hope y'all's Thanksgiving week was great overall. I hope y'all ate plenty of turkey and ham, and I hope that y'all had plenty of desserts, plenty of side dishes, plenty of drinks, and I hope that you all was able to shop on Black Friday and shop on Cyber Monday. And with that in mind, I'd like to welcome everybody, someone say everybody, to the Talk of Poncho's Palace podcast episode 151. So we're at 151 episodes of the Talk of Poncho's Palace podcast. So that means within less than 50 episodes before the official 200th episode, we are on the road on the Talk of Poncho's Palace podcast, unless we go otherwise. But with that in mind, to all the YouTube Live Nation chat that will be tuning in here in just a little bit, I appreciate all YouTube Live Nation chat. Thank you for joining the conversation, and be sure to subscribe to Poncho Holland Vivo in order to join the YouTube Live Nation chat and receive live notifications. Now, to everybody that will be checking out the replay later on, everybody that will be checking out the replay later on, I appreciate you all. To all those that are currently in school, whether you're in school or college or grad school, wherever the case may be, you'll be able to check out the replay later on tomorrow. And it looks like a rock just hit my window. I hope there was no glass that broke. I'm gonna have to check that out later on to see if it did or not. Them tow trucks, when those rocks hit, oh, they something else, I'm telling you. But we are currently at 151 episodes of the Talk of Poncho's Palace podcast, and I just want to let you know that later on tonight we'll be back on for the 152nd episode, and this Saturday we're going to be at 154 episodes of the Talk of Poncho's Palace podcast, and this Friday, it will be Facebook Live returning. Facebook Live with Poncho Blazing ATM episode 7 this Friday. And don't forget that this event for tomorrow for Empty Stocking Fun will be taking place in Tri-Kentucky starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be hosted by the Boys and Girls Club. We're going to talk about Black Friday 2025. It's been reported that Black Friday 2020 was at an all-time low for sales. In person, hardly anybody went in the stores for Black Friday. Why? Because the online sales killed it. So the in-person sales was at an all-time low for Black Friday sales. But for the online Black Friday sales skyrocketed like crazy. So while the in-person Black Friday sales went down, the online Black Friday sales skyrocketed like crazy. And there was more than enough and then some that shopped online for Black Friday. And you know, with this era that we live in, where a lot of things go online versus in person, you could expect to see a lot of things shoot online versus in person. But if I was able to, I would have shopped for Black Friday. Unfortunately, in the position that I'm in, was not able to shop for Black Friday or Cyber Monday at all. But next year, I'll definitely will be back, hopefully, to shop for Black Friday and for Cyber Monday deals and sales. And on that note, we're going to talk about the NFL kicker for the New York Giants. So, the other day, the New York Giants kicker, he had a struggle. But before that, the New York Giants struggled big time in their game. I think it was Monday or Sunday when they played recently. And they was already losing already. But the last thing that they needed was for this to happen. So, I think it was like 4th and down or something like that, or 4th and goal. And the Giants had a field goal to kick. And the Giants kicker went to kick the field goal. Well, first of all, the person that puts the ball for the kicker, he messed up big time. And when he went to put the ball in place, the ball slid halfways. But as the kicker was coming to kick the football, I'm sorry about this, y'all. This is too funny. As the kicker was coming to kick the football, his foot got stuck in the grass. His foot got stuck in the turf. His foot got stuck so bad that the person that put the ball in position had no choice but to pick it up and run. And when that person picked up the rough with the football and he was throwing the football, he got tackled. And of course the Giants turned the ball over. But that's bad when your foot gets stuck in the ground. It's bad enough when it gets stuck in the ground, first of all. But to get stuck on the turf and in the turf, deep in the turf, now that's embarrassing right there. That's so embarrassing right there. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's too embarrassing. I mean, they was already losing from the beginning anyways. But to see his foot get stuck in the ground, that just made it worse right there. Lord have mercy. That's too funny. But anyway, it looks like I got a couple of people from YouTube Live Nation chat that are tuning in. I've got RBLX. Thank you for tuning in to the Talk of Ponchos Palace podcast. And returning to the Talk of Ponchos Palace podcast in a live YouTube Nation chat is Abigail E. Abigail E. Hey, it's so good to see you once again, Abigail E. I appreciate you tuning in. Guys, and women that are tuning in, let me know how old you are and where you're from. That way we can officially shout you out properly. But it is so good to see you once again, Abigail E. It's so good to see you once again. With that, we are taking our only commercial break. And when we come right back, we're going to talk about the DC shooting that recently took place. Stay tuned, because you definitely want to hear about this DC shooting that took place. I gotta eat my food real quick. Alright. Eat some potato wedges. Those are so good. Those are very good. Thank God for broadcasting on the road. It pays off big time. I feel good. I feel good. Like James Brown. Yep. Okay. Back on the air in just a minute. One more bite. Woo. Okay. That food was good. All right, everybody, we are back live on YouTube for the 151st episode of the Talking Ponchos Palace podcast. I'm so excited to see everybody. And y'all, it's been a week since I've seen you all. I'm so happy to see each and every single one of you all. It has officially been a week since we've been on the air. And I hope you all enjoyed y'all's Thanksgiving break with Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday. Let me know how your Thanksgiving was, how your Black Friday was, and how your Cyber Monday was. And let me know what you all did during those times. And that way we can share our stories together. I know for me personally, I got to spend time with family, and I got to spend time with my brother and his fiance. In addition to that, just to be able to see people shop on Black Friday and Cyber Monday is a blessing in the area that I'm in. So I definitely thank God for that. But speaking of that, there was an event that happened during Thanksgiving break. It happened this past Saturday, and it took place in Benham, Kentucky at 7 p.m. And it was hosted by the Empty Stocking Fund. And along with that, this event was called the second annual Christmas musical that took place at the Betty Howard Cole Memorial Theater. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me again. Ooh, wee. That was a live blooper. It was the Betty Howard Cole Miners Memorial Theater. There we go. And that recently took place, the second annual Christmas musical. And with the singers and musicians that was there, it was a blessing to have. And it featured the main event, my beautiful love, my beautiful baby girl, I call her Shyla Blevins Riley. Shyla Blevins Riley, I am so proud and so happy of you, and so proud of you for improving and continuing to go at it every single day. Just continuing to perform and continuing to improve your work, that's a true blessing in itself. Shyla Blevins Riley, if you're watching, if you're tuning in, thank you, and keep on improving. Keep on being motivated. Keep on going at it each and every single day. Hey, I've always believed in you. You already know that. So never stop and keep going while you can. And to all the other singers and musicians, and Jason W. and Joe A. and Miss Ann Shirts, and to all the musicians there, the guitarists, the piano players, the drummers, all of you all keep on going and never stop. And at that event, they raised, I believe, $668 for the Empty Stocking Fund. So that was a true blessing in itself, just to be able to help families in Tri-City, Kentucky. I definitely thank God for the results on what happened. Just thank God for the event overall. Now, I will say for us, now black people, they was nice enough to have this event for everybody. And me, and there was another black man that represented. But now black people, I'm challenging you all. If they have a third annual event like this, Black people, I'm challenging you all to come out and support this event. We need black faces like mine to be supportive there. And you know, for me, being a semi-indies retired recording music artist and rapping in the rap and hip-hop game, that was a blessing in itself. I love seeing all genres of music perform. And I know you all seen some highlights and seen some clips because I live streamed it a little bit. And you all witnessed the music there. And it's a true blessing to see different genres of music. And that's what makes the world great, is we all can rap in a whole lot of ways. It just doesn't have to be black culture or white culture. All cultures can come together to make a smile on people's faces and to see joy come in to the world. Now, on top of that, our final topic for today is going to be the D.C. Washington shooting. Now, it just happened a couple of days ago, but there was a D.C. Washington shooting that took place. And on top of that, 2 military guards got shot. The one military man guard, he was in the hospital and he survived. I believe it was Michael, I can't remember his last name, but he survived and he's gonna be all right. He's still hooked up on some machines, but I think he's gonna make it overall. As for the other military guard, the military woman guard, not so much for her. Sarah S. was her name. Sarah S., the military woman guard, was recently killed in that shooting. And my condolences to her family and to the family of her loss. I'm so sorry that you all lost her in this time. My prayers and thoughts go out to you all and the entire family. We hate to see anybody pass away, and especially in a shooting. Nobody should lose their life in a shooting. We know at some point in time, shootings are bound to happen, unfortunately. They should never happen. But to the family that lost Sarah S., we will continue to pray and continue to fast for you. And we will pray that you will have comfort, peace, and joy, and answers on why this happened. Now, for the suspect that done all this, the suspect recently did get captured, and murder charges are being filed, and the suspect is currently in custody as of right now. So murder charges are being filed at this time in the shooting and in the death of Sarah S. As soon as we have any more information on this situation, we will officially let you know on what is happening. And before we officially wrap up for today, that we will be later on tonight for the Talk of Ponchos Palace podcast, episode 152. So we'll be back for the 152nd episode of the Talk of Ponchos Palace podcast. Now, because it's going to be, we're going to spice things up. So it's going to be spicy and sexy talk, because we do it at night like that. That's how we are late at night. When we're late at night, it's all about spicy and sexy talk. And because it's spicy and sexy and late night talk, I just want to say this real quickly to everybody that is 17 and under. So if you're 17 and under, later on tonight, please get your parents' permission to watch this, because it just protects you and it protects me. And that way I don't have no parents come up to me and say, well, why did you talk about this and you know my child is watching? First of all, I gave them warning. Second of all, I told your children to ask your parents to get your permission. So as long as you get your parents' permission to watch, that's fine with me. I mean, because I am PG-13, but I can't promise you that I won't be talking rated R and TVMA. I can't promise you that. So that's why we get their parents' permission, just to make sure that we're safe. Now, we'll say this. If you are 17 and under, and you choose not to get your parents' permission, and you choose to watch this and listen to it anyway, be warned that it might be sensitive for you. I'm just saying. Now, if you got sensitive ears and eyes, tonight this might not be the episode for you. But either way, we're gonna have some fun tonight on the Talk of Ponchos Palace podcast. So definitely be encouraged to come out later on tonight, because we're talking sexy talk and spicy talk in the late night episode of the Talk of Ponchos Palace, episode 152, later on tonight. But to RBLX and to Abigail, I thank you both for tuning in to the Talk of Ponchos Palace podcast and the YouTube Live Nation chat. Abigail, it's so great to see you once again. I'm so happy to see you once again. And RBLX, I do remember you from past episodes from the YouTube Live Nation chat. Thank you for tuning in also. Now, just a reminder that Facebook Live for Poncho Blaze and ATM episode 7 will be this Friday. So that'll be taking place this Friday. And don't forget that the Talk of Ponchos Palace podcast episodes 153 and 154 will take place this Saturday. So this Saturday, episodes 153 and 154 will officially take place. But be sure to subscribe to my YouTube page in Poncho Holland Vivo in order to receive live notifications and join the YouTube Live Nation chat. Be sure to follow me at Joseph James Holland on my regular profile Facebook page. Be sure to subscribe to my Facebook fan page in Poncho Blaze and ATM, or you can only subscribe to me for just 99 cents. Be sure to follow us on the social media sites on YouTube and Facebook, and subscribe to our One Way Ministries and Global Force Records Incorporated, GFR Incorporated pages. Be sure to follow and subscribe to my mother, Prophetess Princess Holland Vivo, Prophetess Princess Holland on YouTube and Facebook. And be sure to follow us on all social media sites in X, OnlyFans, Zang, Google, and TikTok. Well, this is going to do it for today's episode in about 9 to 10 hours. Somebody say 9 to 10 hours. 9 to 10 hours. I will officially be back for the late night version of the Talk of Ponchos Palace podcast, episode 152. So I'll be back for the 152nd episode of the Talk of Ponchos Palace podcast. But until then, keep blazing and always have God in your life, no matter what. And we'll see you all later on tonight, because I'm signing out as of right now.